In the last video, you saw how Claude Cowork handles a simple, self-contained task. Now, let's tackle something you do before every major call: meeting prep. Connect your calendar, Slack, and email to Claude so you're ready to jump right in. You'll point Claude at your meeting notes folder and tell Claude, "Prep me for today's call with Acme Corp at 1 p.m. Search my calendar for the meeting, research who I'm meeting with, check Slack for recent threads about the account, review my previous meeting notes, and create an agenda for the meeting. Make sure to follow the format of the other docs in there as a template." Claude makes a plan exactly as directed: calendar search, attendee research, Slack and previous meeting notes review. Then it gets to work on the task list. While Claude is working, you realize you forgot a source. You tell Claude, "Please check my email for any additional context on this account." In chat, you'd have to stop the action or wait until it was done and then regenerate from scratch. Here, Claude pivots mid-task to complete the work. Claude finishes and shares a completed agenda doc for the meeting and calls out some decisions to push for during the meeting, your biggest win to lead with, and some watch items. Claude has also saved the full agenda to your working folder. You open the file and review it. Claude read the existing agenda format and matched the structure: notes with bullet hierarchy and the same headings for each section. It pulled attendees from the calendar, context from Slack, and the feedback it found in email. There's a blank action item section ready to fill in during the call. You notice the prep brief is missing context from a recent pricing conversation. You tell Claude, "Add the pricing update from last Tuesday's Slack thread. That's going to come up." Claude finds the thread and folds it into the brief. You can make any final edits of this file through Claude, or make changes yourself. That's the handoff. Claude does the prep work, but the final document is yours to own. Cowork can also work on its own, running tasks on a schedule while you focus on something else. Tell Claude, "Every hour, check the content team's shared drive folder for any documents that were added or modified. For each one, note who made the changes and summarize what's new. Group the changes by client. Save the summary as a doc in my daily updates folder." Claude drafts a prompt for a scheduled task, which you can review. You can make changes, such as updating the cadence to hourly, daily, weekdays, or manual. When everything looks right, you can accept the proposal. Claude then creates a scheduled task and adds it to the scheduled page in the left sidebar. Claude runs it automatically while your desktop app is open. Each run executes as its own Cowork session with fresh context, so Claude always works from the latest state of your files and connected tools. For a scheduled task to run on its cadence, your computer needs to be awake and the Claude desktop app needs to stay open. If your computer was asleep or the app was closed when a task was due, Cowork runs it as soon as you're back and lets you know it was delayed. You can review past runs, edit the instructions, change the cadence, or trigger it on demand from the scheduled page. Any connectors you've set up are available for scheduled tasks. That's how Claude Cowork fits into a real workday. Some tasks you'll steer while they run, giving direction, adding context, making adjustments. Others will run on a schedule. Either way, Claude does the legwork on your terms, and your attention stays on the parts that need it most.